traveled from Miami, Florida, on the other side of the world. It is really, really exciting that I can see all of your beautiful faces today. So before I begin my presentation, I want to share with you about the fact that I am in love with the ocean. And you will hear that throughout my presentation, that it has run a common stream throughout my entire life. Growing up in Miami, I had a chance to go to the beach very often with my family and enjoyed the pristine beauty that we could experience in our area. But as my journey continued, I learned that there was so much more to understand about the ocean and how it works as a whole. And so today, what I hope that you will receive from my presentation is, number one, that you'll get excited and inspired by bits of my journey and things that I've experienced. Secondly, that I'll be able to share with you some exciting innovations happening right now regarding the ocean and how we can solve all these global challenges. And third, maybe there's someone in here that needs to recover or rediscover their voice. And so I hope that today you'll do just that. So I'll begin with a story, and I'm just going to narrate this video. It's back in 2013, I was in Ecuador off the coast of Isla de la Plata, which means Silver Island. And I had a chance to dive with this woman here who is a marine biologist. Her name is Dr. Andrea Marshall. And she is a wonderful marine biologist who focuses on giant manta rays. And so I had this opportunity to work with her and to go out in the field and to identify individual giant mantas. But on this particular day, after about 7 days of diving, we encountered a specific manta. Now this manta immediately showed us what was happening to it. And what we noticed was that there was a long fishing line attached to its body. So as you'll see in this next clip, it was a long line used to catch wahoo in the area, a species of fish. So as we saw the manta ray, Andrea darted off into the distance, chased after the manta, and found the manta, and managed to cut off the entire line, which was cutting into its skin. As we were looking at some data collected samples, all of a sudden, the giant manta returned and came back as if to say thank you for helping it free itself from that line. We swam with the manta for several minutes, and it's almost like it took us on a journey. I remember I even forgot where I was. At one point, we were swirling and doing loops in the ocean that were incredible. And as we ascended back, I'll never forget that moment, because it was my opportunity to interact with a magnificent ocean animal who had recognition. When I looked into the eyes of the animal, I see that it recognized me and knew that I was a visitor in its world and welcomed me with open arms. So today, throughout this weekend, delegates will be focusing on the different goals, the 14 targets that the UN Sustainable Development Goals have listed out, how we will achieve ocean health and protect everything that we love in the ocean. Whether it's addressing marine pollution, ocean acidification, marine protected areas, overfishing, and marine technology. A lot of the information that you'll learn will be very, very heavy and will be somewhat depressing. But I hope that you will find some type of inspiration through all of this. And not only take the information, but transfer it into solutions. So, we'll go back. So I'd like to take you quickly back to 1992, when I was a young child in Miami. I couldn't decide whether or not I wanted to be a mermaid or maybe even a sailor. I don't know. My dreams are endless. But I knew I had to do something related to the ocean. By the time I reached high school, secondary school, it was clear to me that the career I hoped to enjoy would be marine biology, so I could study all life in the ocean and understand how it works. But I was just like you at that time, wondering what was next for me. How could I be a leader in the world that I was inheriting? And what difference would I make as an individual? Soon after university and finishing my degree in marine biology, I met a group of science filmmakers from Untamed Science, a group of people who love science so much that we made videos about it. And we worked with a textbook company to create these interactive videos explaining everything from biology to physics to chemistry, all kinds of great things. And I had a blast. And that is exactly where I fell in love with filmmaking and storytelling, specifically science storytelling. And throughout the last 10 years, I've had an opportunity to work with several different amazing organizations who are creating additional content, telling stories about the ocean, telling stories about the earth. And one of these stories included interacting with the largest fish in the ocean, the whale shark. Now this fish was definitely different than the manta ray. I enjoyed it so much working with them. This is off the coast of Mexico, where whale sharks aggregate every single summer to feed on fish eggs. And so you will see 20 to 30 individuals in a square mile area, and it's incredible. It's like giant school buses whizzing past you everywhere that you turn. And it's just, you're in awe the entire time, because you realize how very small we really are as individual humans. Now, throughout the years in working in this field, I realized that there were not too many women, especially women of color, who look like me in this particular field. And one of my personal goals in pursuing this career has been to change that and to inspire everyone, no matter what you look like, no matter where you're from, that this field of marine biology is definitely for you if you'd like it to be. And so I love this quote by Brunei, who says, "Diversity is being invited to the party, and inclusion is being asked to dance." So whenever we're looking at different types of fields, we must include every voice, because diversity is what brings new ideas and new innovations to the table. So one of my most proud moments was when I was 21 years old. I won a contest similar to what Anna had happened in her life. There was a request for a video to explain a new idea. And I submitted a video to this contest with a surf company, and I ended up winning the contest and being awarded some funding. And with that funding, I created the Big Blue and You with my mother. And the goal of our organization in Miami is to inspire and educate young people about the importance of the ocean through art. And so, as an artist, as a filmmaker, I love storytelling, and I love using every medium to explain the story. That's exactly what we did. And one of our main campaigns in Miami is to host a festival celebrating the ocean. Because like I said earlier, a lot of times we spend a lot of our energy focusing on the problem and looking at what's going wrong. But instead of just focusing on that, I think it's very important, equally important, for us to look at how to celebrate what we have. Because the ocean is resilient. We must celebrate what's left, because I know if we give the ocean an opportunity to recover, it will. And so, through the vision of Art Scene in this festival, we bring children from all over our community to enjoy a beautiful day, seaside, right next to the ocean, creating art with local artists, expressing their love for the ocean. We also have dancers that come out, so every medium of art is used at this festival. This particular dancer group is called the National Water Dancer Group, and they celebrate and participate in our festival every single year, performing in the ocean, celebrating the ocean. We also have drumming and music, and this, I can tell you, is one of the best parts of the entire festival. I think every human being is attracted to drumming. It's a part of our soul and who we are. But each year, we celebrated our 7th year, actually, last Saturday, and we've seen thousands of people from Miami join us at this festival. All ages, all races, coming together as one. In addition to that, the Bahamian junkers, the island of the Bahamas, right off the coast of Florida, bring their parade called the Junkanoo. And we get to prance around the entire event space and enjoy each other and just dance. And like I said, celebrate. So in addition to celebrating, I think creating a platform for people of all creeds to come together to celebrate the ocean that unifies us, I think nature has already proven that diversity is what works, right? So Danni, who is an acclaimed environmental activist and someone I really admire, said that uniformity is not nature's way, diversity is nature's way. When we look at the coral reefs, or if we look at the rainforest, we see that there is nothing uniform about it at all. Everything is interconnected, working together as one, even though many of the species are very different from one another. So fast forwarding up to today, I'm currently the host of a show called Nature Knows Best, which is featured on Fox Network in the United States, as well as online on Hulu and Amazon Prime. And this show is a science show focused on innovations in technology and design inspired by nature. So how scientists in different fields, from engineering to architecture to biology, they're all looking to nature to find new solutions to solve their greatest issues. Now this journey has been so much fun. The last 2 years we've filmed over 26 episodes, and we filmed all over the United States as well as Canada. And I hope to take the show further into other countries as well. So this next clip, I'd like So it's an approach to innovation that seeks sustainable solutions to challenges by emulating nature's time-tested patterns and strategies. That is how most scientists will define biomimicry. And it's great because we get to look through a human lens, but also and take nature's notes to help solve our own issues. So quickly I'm going to introduce you to one of the mightiest little animals in the ocean. Down at the bottom of the sand, usually underneath rocks or near coral reefs, you'll find this guy. This is a mantis shrimp, okay? One of the smallest crustaceans, but yet it packs a powerful punch. Most people don't understand that this animal is one of the coolest because its eyes are actually able to see more light, 10 times more light than human beings can. It has 16 color receptive cones, while we humans only have 3, which allows it to see ultraviolet light. And in this next video clip, you'll be able to see exactly how it uses its dactyl club, which is a part of its anatomy, to catch its prey, and how scientists are now looking at the mantis shrimp specifically in order to develop new technology. Welcome back. There's plenty of precedent for us finding inspiration in some unlikely places. But even a tiny shrimp as a model for armor plating and other stronger than steel materials came as a surprise to me. What is the big question that you're trying to answer through this research?
We want to understand what this material is made out of, how is it architected, and can we use those designs as guidelines to make, next generation engineering materials that are super damage tolerant and impact resistant.
The club that the mantis shrimp uses to kill its prey is called a dactyl club. It's where all the action is. This thing can strike with incredible force, over and over and over again, and sustains very little damage. How does this happen? Because to make the club, Mother Nature has combined a number of different materials that all work together.
Within the interior of this club material, it has this unique structure called a helicoid. Each of these popsicle sticks represents a alpha chitin fiber. However, the length scale of these fibers within the natural system are about 1,000 times smaller than a human hair. But what we found is that because each adjacent layer is offset to produce this rotated structure, it allows for a tremendous amount of energy absorption.
We call this a composite material. Put multiple structures within the same material and you create something even stronger. It's kind of like having strength in numbers. Imagine car bumpers or airplanes made of something like this. The potential applications for this kind of material could result in all sorts of life-saving devices. Body armor could be transformed, which has the military very interested in this research. Nick showed me a composite capable of stopping bullets.
If you look at the surface here, you see how you have this sort of white area here. That's sort of the damage zone. So this is exactly showing what I was talking about with the mantis shrimp club. Because you have this helicoidal architecture, you're able to spread that damage out laterally, and so you can see that large damage field. You wouldn't want that damage to go through the thickness because then it would fail catastrophically. You want to spread that damage over a large area.
So that's just one of many examples that we can find inspiration in the ocean to help solve human technology issues and different ways to solve our next challenges that we're going to face. And most of us know that only 5% of the ocean has been explored. 95% still remains where we have yet to discover new species, new ecosystems, and there's a lot to do. So if there are any aspiring marine biologists out there, I hope that you'll continue to pursue that passion and to find a way to continue to help explore our ocean because we need you to. Now, we just zoomed in all the way to the sandy bottom of the ocean, but if we zoom back out and look at this amazing image of our beautiful blue planet, I mean, every time this image never gets old for me because I think that our home is just stunning. And as we revolve around our universe and in our solar system, I think we must remember that this planet is almost like a spaceship, right? And all the animals and everything that's supporting us humans to survive here are working and doing everything that they can and continuing life while we enjoy the ride. So it's up to us and our responsibility Now this particular group we began in 2016 called Seeing Youth Rise Up. And it's an advocacy group in order to select ocean leaders throughout the United States who are working really, really hard to elevate their communities and help them understand the ocean. And so after selecting them, we brought them all to our nation's capital in Washington, D.C. And they had a chance to meet with one of former President Obama's councils on environmental quality. And they were able to present their idea about a marine protected area and how we need to protect a certain area of the Northeast Atlantic and show them why this particular place is so important. Long story short, they did succeed in their mission, and a few months later, the government did protect that area. So these group of young students all came together from all different backgrounds to talk about what they love about the ocean. And these two particular young ladies are important to me because they've accomplished quite a lot in their young age. So Abby on the right-hand side, she's from San Francisco, California. She's only 10 years old, and yet she's a leader of a group called Heirs to Our Oceans, who are working within the Bay community to create new ways of not using plastic, single-use plastics, right? And she's a voice, a strong voice in her 10-year-old little body, and she's amazing. And then on the left-hand side is Hannah Testa, who lives in Atlanta, Georgia, who's 14 years old. And she helped establish in her state, her entire state of Georgia, establish the first Plastic Pollution Awareness Day at 14 years old. So both of these ladies have done a tremendous job as young people, stepping into their power and understanding that their voice matters. And I wanted to make one quick note of what I've learned from a lot of the young people that I've had the opportunity to meet over the years. I think it's time that we start to shift from the common statement of saying we need to save our planet. I think it's more towards stewardship, right? Because quite honestly, the ocean, planet Earth, all of it will go on, with or without us. And so as passengers on spaceship Earth, we must find a way to steward everything that's here and to protect it. And so as I conclude, I'd like to again remind you to recognize your voice, especially our young people here today, that each of you, your voice matters, and we need you to speak up, especially for our oceans, which does not have a